What's going on, guys? Blame Truth here, the Codfather himself, bringing you another video. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I want to say that I am giving away a watch just for all the support that you guys have given me. I really appreciate all the love and hitting 400,000 subscribers and how well the channel's doing. So I will be giving away my Oris Big Crown Pointer date watch. This retails, I think, for nearly $2,000. All you have to do is follow me on Instagram. I will be picking a winner at the end of November 31st, and we'll be shipping it out. I will message the winner on Instagram. I will DM them. So just follow me on Instagram, and you are eligible to win. You can even unfollow after you win or unfollow after the giveaway is over. Don't really care, but yeah, it just makes it easier for me to give away the actual watch. So yeah, just follow me on there at Red Hot Stove Austin, and good luck on winning that. Anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes here. So in this particular lobby here, man, this is the gameplay you guys don't see. You guys see my highlights, and my highlights in Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 pretty much all take place after, I don't know, 5 or 6 matches like this. It's gotten to the point where if I play matches like this, I just back out. Then the SBMM system realizes I'm not having fun and gives me a quote-unquote sympathy lobby where I can get like a 4 or a 5 KD. And then it's back to matches like this against full parties. I face Team Moderate to Severe Acne while I have to carry Team Helen Keller. My team wasn't that bad this gameplay. It's just everyone in this lobby is pretty much clones of myself. Much less handsome clones of myself. But that's beside the point. It's just clones of myself. The aim of the skill-based matchmaking system in this particular game is to get everyone to go 1-to-1. They want you to have 10 kills, 10 deaths. That's what they want you to do. The problem with this system is that there is nothing to play for. I get the same rewards as little Timmy No Thumbs in his Joe Secot daycare short bus lobbies. And in this game, it's taken a step further because we don't even have a motherfucking combat record. I can't even see my wins and losses. I can't see my KD. I can't see my accuracy. I can't see what weapon I do best with. They probably should have put a little footnote in every time they suck their own dick and said this is the most advanced Call of Duty of all time with 3,000 deaths. Over the course of 3 years, they should have put an asterisk, and it said, it's advanced, but you're going to have to keep track of your wins and losses and kill-death ratio in a spreadsheet, you dumb son of a bitch. What in the fuck am I playing for? Why am I playing this hard? For what? My goal is to, like, unlock camos. There's nothing else to do in this game. So why am I facing Team Cheeto Dust and Vaseline? Just because I pop off for a game or two. You know? Why? What am I playing for? This game is literally unplayable solo. It really is, though. It's unplayable solo if you're any good whatsoever. It's unplayable. This is a lobby where I'm playing solo. I get the top score on my team. I go 16-16, I think, and it sucks. Nobody has fucking fun. Even the other team probably didn't have fun. I'm using the 74U and camping with claymores. Anytime I move, you're going to notice, like, the enemy team will just lock onto me, like, rounding a corner. Because the footsteps are so fucking loud in this shitty goddamn game, and there's no counter to it. I get dead silence sometimes. UAV spam is off the fucking rails. Crazy if you're a solo player, and nobody really shoots them down. You have people jumping around corners because that's the only movement you can have. That's the only actual, like, movement you can have outside of just camping is just leaping around a corner pre-ADS. Every Call of Duty I have bothered to play for the past 15 years, I have achieved like top 1% stats in every one of them. Just playing normally. Okay? Listen to me when I say this as someone that's done that for 15 years and has played Hearthstone and Pokemon on a pro level. Okay? This is the least amount of skill Call of Duty has ever required. Ever before. Even lower than Modern Warfare 2019. When you level up with the SBMM system in this game, players don't get better, players get cheaper. Players crank their headsets up. Players stop moving. Players hold sightlines with their meta weapon. If you are a bad player, you are so fucking protected. You are literally playing a different game. Oh, what? You don't believe me? You think that's hyperbole? Blame Truth, you just went 16-16. What do you know, man? Yeah, well, guys, here's the thing. I'm facing a full party, and I'm rolling solo. Now, in this gameplay, Let's see how differently the game plays because I reverse boosted into Little Timmy No Thumbs lobbies. Yeah, I did. Look at how differently this is going to play. Luckily, I got this on the same map. I got this gameplay on the same exact map. But just look at how differently this plays. Here's the thing. If you are a dog shit Call of Duty player, most of the problems I rant about won't affect you. You're content to just sit there and suck your thumb and play in lobbies like this. And you might not do as well. Like, if the goal is to get everyone around like a 1-to-1 KD or whatever, that's not really the issue. The issue is that the game plays considerably differently depending on the skill set of the people involved in the lobby. The meta for how players play and move and interact with the map is considerably different. You're going to see me playing this game here like I would play a high skill lobby pretty much. And everybody else is going to be running around like a fucking moron. And before you get mad at me, the skill ceiling's so low, there's not much I can do that's impressive skill-wise. There is no getting good, there's getting cheap. There's exploiting things, there's planting claymores with resupply, there's camping with portable radar, there's using a one-shot kill shotgun kitted out. There's no, like, actual skill involved, for the most part, in Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2. I am sorry to say that. I'm sorry to get loud, but I'm one guy. I'm one above average player, and I'm seeing this, and I'm bringing this to light when 3,000 devs over the course of 3 years couldn't see this and couldn't bring this to light because they're bad. The devs don't play their own game, and if they do, they're shit at their own game. That is a problem. When you're shit at your own game, you're not going to see what's cheap. You know, you're not going to see what's broken, what doesn't take skill, what's unfair. And I'm going to say something right here. The skill ceiling's already low. Most of it's just like map awareness or knowing how to move or not move in Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2's case. Like most of the skill in Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 is simply patience. Finding the cheapest place to sit, finding the cheapest shit to use, finding the cheapest, easiest way to get kills, running the best streaks. It's just finding like the best stuff and the best strategies and then exploiting the fuck out of them because the devs don't know how to balance their game. That is the skill ceiling. They have nerfed every form of arcade movement really, except again, pre-ADS jump shots. That's all you can do to kind of like outmaneuver an enemy that's maybe head glitching or mounting or whatever. That's it. And with the amount of UAV spam, I don't think I really showed it in the last gameplay. But guys, if you roll solo and you play in high skill lobbies, the UAV in this game, how like the UAV in Ghost works, it's fundamentally broken. The entire game essentially is fundamentally broken for any sort of high skill competitive play out of the box, especially in deathmatch modes. TDM is horrendous. What happens in most games, and I didn't record this earlier, and I'm sorry, I was just playing, not recording, but I was just in a lobby, and I was just literally shooting down UAVs the entire match. We were losing, I was shooting down UAVs, I would kill one guy, die, shoot down like 2 more UAVs, run out of rockets, kill one guy, die, shoot down 2 more UAVs, run out of rockets. You know, it's constant. Not just UAVs, but counter UAVs. The balance of this game has gotten so completely fucked. I'm not saying this just to say it. It is the most unbalanced, low-skilled game I think I've ever played, with the least amount of content I've ever played. There's no combat records. There's nothing to play for. The fact that my biggest complaint with, like, let's say Cold War and Vanguard was that there was nothing to do. Vanguard had a lot more complaints as far as glitchiness goes and the overall balance of the game just being horrendous, like the overall polish of the game being horrendous. That game was a disaster in every way. But my biggest complaint with Cold War, like Cold War right now is an okay game. There's a skill-based matchmaking system in it that's not going to be removed. Fine. Give me something to play for, the better I am. Give me a reward, the better I am. Don't just put me into harder lobbies and hurt my connection and say that's it. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to fucking do. There's nothing to play for. There's nothing to justify me playing harder competition, me playing a game that's worse. When players get better, the game gets worse because the game is not balanced for competitive play. How can I make that any more clear to the people watching that will be like, mwah, 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 stop complaining, BT. Like, fuck off! You suck! Shut up! Stay in your Timmy No Thumbs lobbies. I'll reverse boost into it with Korean Savage and drop a nuke on your half-blind, one-armed, peg-leg teammate, Billy Goat 57. There's no getting good at this game. If you are bad, you're going to be in these bad lobbies and never learn how to actually play. Like, you're going to get thrown into like a beast lobby occasionally, like once in a while, get shit on, go right back to this kind of low skill protected bracket. If you're a good player, you're just not going to enjoy the game. You're going to get quote unquote rewarded with worse connections because this game would rather, protect the fucking noobs than give everybody just a good connection. Most of my pings in my normal lobbies are above like 50. And I have a fiber connection. I have a terabyte connection. Between that and downloading the fucking game again on Xbox with these 60 gigabyte updates, yeah, you literally have to download the fucking game again on Xbox. Between that, it's like I'm playing with a 1998 AOL free trial disc still. Why? I should not be getting above 50 ping. In Black Ops 4, I don't think I ever went above 50 ping. Guys, Black Ops 4 had servers, okay? It aimed to get you into the best connected lobby possible. Skill be damned. Sometimes I was facing good players. Sometimes I was facing bad players. Sometimes it was somewhere in the middle. It was a mixed lobby. But the thing that stayed consistent was my fucking connection. 20 to 40 ping consistently on a game 4 years older when I had worse internet. What the fuck kind of sense does that make? Joseph Marcus Secot. I don't know if his middle name's Marcus or not, but Joe Secot, what are you fucking doing? So I want to ask you guys this now before this gameplay comes to a close. What do you want to see from me? Truthfully, do you want to see the normal ass sweaty lobbies? Do you want me to continue what I'm doing or what I have been doing normally and just showing you the highlight sympathy games I get after 4 hours of fucking torture on this game? Or do you want me to reverse boost and shit on these Joe Secot daycare kids and drop nukes and shit? What do you want? Seriously, I'm curious. I'm down to do whatever. Truthfully, here's what I actually want as me, the player. I want all of these things in one. You know what that is? That's old school Call of Duty matchmaking. Sometimes I want to face a full party because I get better facing a full party of sweats. You know? Like sometimes I want to face Team Short Bus and Half-Eaten Skittles. Sometimes I want to face people in the sympathy lobbies, which are around average, but I can do pretty well against them. Sometimes I want to just play the game and have whatever happens, and just have a good connection, and be able to play with my friends regardless of their skill level, and just play the game relatively casually. I also want to be able to track my stats, though. I want to know my combat record. I want to know my KD. I want to know my win-loss. The fact that there's not even a fucking win-loss in this game, but yet this is the sweatiest fucking SBMM-riddled piece of garbage I have ever played to this point in Call of Duty history is an embarrassment. We have even less to show for our skill if we're actually good at this game. We have even less to play for with the lack of content in this game. You can't even see like the fucking heat maps anymore. Like you can't even see what gun you do best with anymore. I don't even know. You know? Attachments suck so fucking bad. You're better off just running none. There's no sense of progression there. I get a nuke. I get a nuke against these Billy Goat 57s, these Helen Kellers. And you know what? I would have loved to have gotten this back in the day like it's Modern Warfare 3. I got over 50 Moabs in Modern Warfare 3 back in the day on Xbox 360. I got them all legit. I got them all just playing and doing well and using the specialist bonus, which was fun. It's so frustrating because underneath all these awful fucking decisions, underneath these terrible maps, underneath this campy, slow Sentinel gameplay, underneath this horrible SBMM system with no reward, underneath missing features and all this other stuff lies one of the best, if not the best FPSs ever made. When you aim and shoot people, that is the only time this feels like Call of Duty, the Call of Duty of yesteryear. I get the nuke, the MGB, whatever. Look how fucking shit this is. I'm just gonna like shut up and bump up the volume.
We're launching MGB. 10 seconds ETA.
Under 6.
What's in the area? On your 6.
Man, I love when a nuke comes down and blows up everyone and I hear the ghost of my fallen soldier comrade say, "On your 6." Great job, Infinity Ward. This looks really bad, by the way. I don't like how this looks. And then to top it all off, it like fucking freezes, but you can still hear the crackling of the fire. I don't know, man. Anyway, guys, I'm out of time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Skill-based matchmaking is complete cancer. This game is the most unskilled Call of Duty I have ever played. I can't believe it exists. I can't believe that 3,000 devs over the course of 3 years shed out this piece of garbage. If they don't blow my socks off with Season 1, I might put this game on the shelf, guys. Just, it might be over already, like before it even really begins. I'll see you guys in the next one, though. I want to suplex Joe Secott through the Mexico-American border. Peace.
I appreciate it, Nick. I'm sorry if I'm a little fucking snippy. I'm hurt and I'm old and I'm fucking tired and I work with fucking children.